Jovin, you so dumb.
Hey kitties, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hey. If you're not, welcome back, Bookie. Alright, let's try that again. Take two. I can never take myself serious. Okay, take two. Take three. Actually, it's three now, ain't it? It's three. It's three. Okay, yeah, I'm telling y'all, this man, I spent $65 on me. I'm gonna make sure I get my money's worth. You hear me? Anyways, we're doing a get ready with me, obviously. Nothing special is going on today. I'm really just going out just to go out for the sake of going out. And yeah. You like, what in the world? If you new here, it's just a beat down t-shirt that I got on my lace because something gotta hold it. And you're like, but why is it brown? It's the makeup. I just don't have no t-shirt that I'm not gonna need anytime soon that I can cut up to make a headband. So we just gonna have to rock with it until we just can't no more, ride it till the wheels fall off type stuff. Last we talked, I was on my way to brunch. And when speaking of brunch, so when I was at brunch, I had like the little like mushroom outfit on because I was the world's cutest mushroom. And one of the security, I think I know him from one of the other, I don't even know if y'all want to call them clubs. I don't even know what to call them. But I think I remember him from one of the other places, but I'm not sure if it was him. And you're like, how you don't know? Because some of them be wearing ski masks at the other places. And it's just like, are y'all the same people? I don't be knowing y'all. The security guard made me sad. He had made me so sad, y'all, because he ain't purposely mean to make me sad, but he like indirectly made me sad because he was like, I like your top. And it was very much like a thank you. And he was like, did you make it? And that's what made me sad when he asked, did I make it? And you're like, but how would that make you sad? Because, it's hot. It's hot because I got this flat iron on full throttle. It is hot. I need to be deluded. This must be the desert. No, I'm just kidding. I got my primer on, so if my skin look kind of like ashy but not ashy, that's why I'm gonna get new primer soon. Yeah. So he had told me, he was like, "Did you make it?" And I had got sad because like I could have made it. I could have, but I stopped. Like I remember I told you I crochet. So boom, I started crocheting again because I was just like, well, I'm about to make me something. Ooh, why you ain't curl? I told myself like I'm about to make me something, right? And then when I tried to make something, okay, I can work with it. Anyway, so when I tried to make something, it had turned out so cute until it didn't anymore, and I'm gonna show y'all what I mean. So I made this little skirt, and that's why it made me sad because like it reminded me of this work. So I had made the skirt, right? Isn't it so cute? It's so cute. Look at the bottom. Anyways, yeah. And then I had left the back open because like I was on my like losing weight for the summer whole thing going on, right? I was doing that because I was like, who knows what my waist's gonna look like in a few months? Because I didn't know how long I was gonna take on this. Exactly. I had left the back open because I told myself I would go in and crochet it. And then somewhere down the line, I realized that I wanted it to be like, instead of a flowy skirt, I wanted it to be a bodycon skirt and just hug me. So I had went in and did some alterations, as you can see. But when I had closed this part, like when I closed this remaining like back part, I was going to make this the back, right? So you wouldn't really like, and you're like, but how'd you do it? So I had crocheted this side together because everything looked like this. Everything was just perfect like this, right? So then I went in and crocheted this piece together because I had found out like I want to change what I want to do. And something decided to tell me after crocheting it, because it was like a lump inside, something told me, burn it, cut it and burn it. And I did just that. So then this happened. Right? Which, I mean, of course it's expected, but when I had tried it on, it was very much scraping my skin. It was scraping me. And that's what had made me sad, because when he had complimented my top, it reminded me of this skirt that I had made, but hadn't yet like finished. And I just tossed away because like it didn't come out the way I wanted it to. And just having to go back to the drawing board frustrated me because Let's be so for real. Who wants to go back to the drawing board? This is why I'm one of those people. I'd rather sit here and generate ideas. Like, if anybody want to, if anybody's good at sewing, I can generate the ideas, but you do the work. You do the work because I got patience, but that's a different level of patience right there. So that's what had made me sad. But he didn't know it made me sad. But it just made me sad because I thought of the skirt. I want to start with my hair first to make sure that my curls don't drop. I want to put some rollers into the ends to make sure it doesn't drop. I want it to be an all night type ordeal. Anyways. Speaking of the nightlife, some of y'all really aggravate myself. I just feel as if I don't know what goes through a lot of your heads, but don't talk about money unless you're going to give it to me. I'm really not the begging type. I'm hardly ever on my knees. And when I am on my knees, it's not to beg for money. So I just feel as if you want to talk to me, don't start the conversation about money unless you're going to give me the money. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying you have to give me money, but don't bring up money if you're not going to give me money. If we're going to bring up money, let's talk about the stock market. Let's talk about investment. Let's talk about making money. But don't talk about giving me money and then you just never give me the money because you're a fake trick. And I don't like that. If you're going to trick. Okay? That's just really how I feel. And I just want to say that because the summer is coming and I really want y'all to know I'm going to start walking out of your face. Yeah. It's going to feel disrespectful, but you even bringing up money and not wanting to give it to me is disrespectful. That's very disrespectful simply because you didn't have to bring up money to come talk to me. That's the thing. Like, I think a lot of y'all think oh, if I bring up money, then that'll get her attention. But it's like, whose attention wouldn't that get? Now I'm just pissed off because you didn't do what you said you was going to do. I don't like that. I don't like that whatsoever. I'm one of those people, if you want to talk to me, a simple hi could do. Hi, how are you? Regular conversations work, I'm not really stuck up. I just got a real bad RBF face. That's really it. I just got a real bad RBF face. So all I'm saying, all in all, don't bring up money unless you're going to give me the money. Okay? Yeah. Because that's the quickest way to piss me off. Quickest way. Because hurry up and get the fuck out of my face. Yeah. And speaking of dislikes, please never try to match my energy. I'm telling you, that will never turn out right for you. That is the quickest way to make yourself sad. Never try to match my energy. I had told this one dude I was busy. I'm one of those people, if you're not helping in any cause to lighten the load, then, I told y'all last time, all gas, no brakes. I don't have the time nor capacity to just keep playing these little games with y'all. I just don't have it in me. I don't. Patience is running low. And then to top it off, everybody want to understand the math because the dots not connected for them. And I keep telling y'all, there's a method to the madness and it's not going to make sense for you. It's not supposed to. It's my game plan, not yours. Everybody be trying to figure out my next move. And I hate that for y'all. I genuinely hate that for y'all. I hate that for y'all because that just lets me know you worried about me instead of worried about you. I really hate that for y'all. I do. I do. Unfortunately, but at the same time, it's love. It's love. I just don't feel the need. No, it's love though. It's love. I say that from a loving place. I really want y'all to focus on y'all to be great. I want y'all to be great. And I don't think Buddy is ever going to be great because I had told Buddy I was going to be busy. And I had texted him at 3-ish hours later. And he had texted me. No, first, okay, this is how I knew he was trying to get his lick back in a way because I was trying to be consistent with the texting. And he had texted me, so I texted him back how long I had texted him back 30 minutes later. But it wasn't on no intentional stuff. I genuinely just don't consistently be around my phone. And people would just be oh, I don't believe that. I don't care what you believe. To be honest, I'm really one of those people. I'm not going to force you to believe something. Like, y'all want somebody to like, no, I can show you the proof. I'm not going to sit here to like beg you to believe me. I don't care that much. Okay? I just don't care that much. If I tell you something and you don't believe it, that's just really on you. Like I said, I told Buddy I was busy. The first time I didn't tell him I was busy. The first time, and my thing is like, he's already ugly anyways. No disrespect, but I just hate what tops it off and makes it worse is like when you're ugly and I'm giving you a chance, but for some reason you think you're giving me an opportunity to give a lot. Realize who the prize is. Realize who the prize is. And I'm saying that in the most humblest way. Realize who the prize is. I'm not one of those pretty girls who insecure, so it's like I don't know my worth and I just got the bottom of the barrel. No, sometimes I just do it for the plot. And you were for the plot. Okay? Amen. Hallelujah. I think we in church today or something because I'm preaching. I just kidding. Let me stop playing with the good Lord. I just know this man is tired of me. I just know he's tired of me. Every single time he turn around, it's like, girl, what are you doing? And it's like, I don't know. I'm really a badass little kid. That's why I keep telling you, I might not be one of the most righteous soldiers, but I'm one of them. I'm one of them. You know, I'll be ready for battle. I'll go to war about that man. You know, the man upstairs. I'll go to war about him. But he definitely knows my screws are loose. He definitely knows it requires a lot of patience. You know, but like I was saying, so yeah, but he wasn't the cutest of the bunch. But, you know, I was like, you know, I'm going to give him a chance because personality, sometimes the unattractive ones be having the best personality. So I'm like, maybe he's one of the ones with the good personality. And I had texted him back like 30 minutes later, but it wasn't intentional. Then he literally texted me back 30 minutes later. And I just thought that it was a kiki because are you trying to be funny? But I didn't realize that I had texted him 30 minutes later until he texted me back 30 minutes later. And I saw that he had texted me 30, and I was like, exactly the same time I text. That's off. Then I had told him I was busy. That day was really hectic for me. So I told him I was going to be busy, you know, trying to communicate. Because last time, you know, I really be trying with some of y'all. I really do be trying with some of y'all. So I had told him I was going to be busy. And he obviously not busy enough in life because he got upset. And I had texted him back like 3 hours later. And Buddy had texted me back 3 hours later. I wouldn't advise you do that because I really don't care as it is about you. And that's no disrespect. You is just a test trial. I really don't care enough about you. Because like we haven't established, you know, the relations yet. We haven't established a connection for me to care. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be rude when I say this. I'm really one of those people. I get straight to the point when I'm talking. And it's not to hurt your feelings or nothing. I'm just getting straight to the point. Like I'm blunt. New Yorkers never have a problem with me because they get straight to the point too. Like, and it really just be no shade, no tea at all. I'm quick to get straight to the point because I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm not going to add sugar to something. I'm not a baker. I'm not adding sugar to nothing. So, yeah, he comes up and y'all, I just stopped talking to that man altogether. Because first off, when we originally started talking, he really thought, I don't know if he thought I was a 304 and it really showed. It showed that he thought I was a 304 and he gradually started understanding it's not that type of party. And I was patient with him. Like, I was really patient with him. Yeah. So kudos to me for A for effort again. Another thing. I am not, what's it called? What's their name? What's their name? What's their name, damn it? What's their name? An event coordinator. Baby, I'm not an event coordinator. Don't be trying to get me to plan nothing. Like, if I don't know you and I just don't know you, I don't care for it. Don't be trying to get me to plan nothing. I'm not an event coordinator. Like, heavy on get out of my face with that. Like, I just feel as if you're going to come over here and you want me to take you serious, plan something. Like, dudes be huffing and puffing. Oh, she overly independent. She don't want me to take the wheel. Woo, 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 woo. But then y'all want to be like, the ball's in your court. You decide. No, you should do the planning. And plan something. You really will never hear back from me again. And that's no disrespect. I'm not going to plan something. I'm already trying to figure out my life as it is. And you expecting me to plan some stuff is beyond me. It's beyond me. I'm not an event coordinator. I'll do the planning once, like, I'm serious about you, you know? Like, I don't mind planning some little stuff like, oh, you know, that's cute. Woo. But I'm not going to sit here and do no planning. Why is this one being so disrespectful? Act like you want to look cute. Anyways, I'm just not an event coordinator. Oh, bitch. Oh, this is slut. My bad, y'all. Excuse my language. But yeah, I'm just not an event coordinator. I'm not gonna plan nothing. Relationship me and single me are two different people. And yes, I use the bobby pin to lock this in because why would you break? This is what I be talking about. It's always something going on. Like these expectations are wild. They're wild. Why are you expecting things out of me? I'm just a girl. Damsel in distress. Like y'all be wanting to be men so bad, and then when it's time to be a man, you don't want to be a man. Baby, damsel in distress. Help me. You know, I try not to look at them too sideways because at the same time, like, I ain't your girl. So you probably not going to want to go all in for me. But at the same time, you doing a bare minimum. I didn't really do the wig too cute when I was doing it. For the white people, it's my real hair. That's an inside joke. It really is an inside joke because the reason I say that is because, like, when it's not my real hair, I'll say for the white people, it's my real hair. Because, like, you know how, like, when you round some I don't want to say uncultured, but, like, y'all know what I mean. Like, the ones that are, like, in La La Land. I don't know if they in La La Land or they just pretending. I don't know what the folks got going on. But they always be like, oh, my goodness, this is so cute. Is this your real hair? That's where the joke come from. Like, that's why I say for the white folks, it's my real hair. Oh my God, everything is a key to me. I don't take nothing seriously. For what? For what? Y'all should be laughing too. Another thing, please don't try to give me fashion tips when you boxed in. It's just something about it. I'm one of those people, like, that might not be my fashion taste, but I'll experiment just to see. Because, like, can I pull it off? That's really what all it is. Like, can I pull it off? And I just be experimenting. And I hate when I'm experimenting and people don't know how to mind the business that pays them. Because when I tell y'all I don't pay y'all, I do not pay y'all at all. We don't got a corporation over here to give out W-2s. So the fact that, you know, I just hate that for y'all. I really do hate that for y'all. I hate that for y'all that you're boxed in to the point where you think you were entitled to give fashion advice. Baby, ain't nothing fashionable about you. Sit down. Have several seats, okay? Have several seats and watch the professionals do what they do. Okay? Okay. Like, some of y'all do not need to be giving fashion advice. You are too boxed in. And that goes to y'all, some of y'all social media people too. Always trying to tell somebody what to wear. And you doing the sandwich method every time. You like, what's the sandwich method? The matching shirt with the shoes and the matching, like, there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes if you're not capable of, you know, stepping out your comfort zone, I just don't think you should get fashion advice. That's just me. It's no shade, no tea. Just don't get fashion advice because no. We don't care about your opinion. Speaking of opinions, why in the world did I decide? I don't know why that reminded me of opinions. It's so hot in here. All these lights on. Speaking of opinions, y'all, why in the world this remind me of me being lazy? I had took it upon myself. Obviously, I did the hair. And it's not that I don't mind when other people do my hair, but I hate when I go to other people to do my hair and then y'all mess it up and show me why I should have did it myself the whole time. Exactly. So I decided not to plug this side because I was going to get bangs. So I'm like, I don't really need to plug this side. And it's just something about me not plugging that side. Like, I barely plug this side, though. I'm probably going to put glue on this because it's acting disrespectful. But I barely plug this side. I really didn't put too much work into the hair simply because it was just something to, like, do because I forgot that I had brunch. And I just, like, the day before brunch, I decided to do something real quick, you know? And that's what that was. And this idea has been in my mind. So I was like, let's do it. And that's how this came to be a thing. Today's outfit is very much scandalous. So I might not be able to show it to y'all. I'll show y'all like the top, but I probably won't do the standing that I do in the twirling. Yeah, it's one of those outfits. Life on the edge is so dangerous. Too many people be victims to me. And I'll forever be the villain. Boogly boogly boo. Like, I will forever be the villain in whatever story y'all want to tell. I will. I just don't have it in me to, like, you know, I'll be the villain. Even in these stories, I be telling y'all, I'm the villain. Boogly boogly boo. I told y'all there always be something going on in my life. Like, I got ready early thinking like I don't have to do too much. But here I am going back to relay down lace. And I blame myself because, like I told you, I didn't plug this side because I really thought this was going to stay in for a few days. I thought I put one layer of glue down and I thought this is going to last me a week. I really don't want it to have that ultra grip because it's going to come out. You know, why sit here waste glue when it's going to come out? That's what I had told myself. But note to self, even when it's going to last a week, do the whole thing. Just do it all out. Make it perfect. Okay, damn. My life behind this right now. Because I'm like, what am I missing? The comfortable part. We forgot this stuff. At this point, throw this whole get ready with me away. Throw this whole thing away. The devil is working. He is working, but I'm telling you, the Lord worked harder. Open enrollment. Come one, come all. This summer about to be fun. It is. This summer is about to be fun. Come one, come all. By open enrollment, I don't mean like date. I mean, yeah, dating, courting. That's what I'm talking about, courting. Some of y'all just don't know nothing about courting. And I have watched this one girl on TikTok today, and she had made a valid point. And she was really rebuttaling with this other dude. Speaking of rebuttals, why in the world easy to block him and dissing people? Baby, I don't know what is in the air. Something's got to be in the air. Everybody is not themselves. Like, people dissing people. Everybody want to play Cinderella. Like, something's in the air. It's the same old story, just another day. Or should I say, it's the same old story, just another person. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to tell y'all what they had said because, like I told y'all, my ears stay to the streets. When I say what they had said, I really want y'all to know this is not my own personal opinion. Some of y'all really just be slow. Like, I'll say something, I'll be like, but that's what they say. And then you be like, ooh, that must be what she thinks. What I think and what they say are two different things. For the slow ones in the back. That's a joke too. I got a lot of inside jokes, but since we friends now, I'm gonna put y'all on to the joke. So, for all the slow ones in the back, remember, like, when we was in school, we was in high school, elementary school, whatever school, where did the slow kids sit? And not the, like, mentally delayed friends. I mean, maybe some of them was mentally delayed too. But where did the bad slow kids sit? In the back of the bus. So that's why I said for the slow ones in the back, yeah. I love my friends from the back of the bus, though. They used to copy off my homework because, baby, I don't know what was going on with my friends. I was friends with everybody. I told you, I'm one of those people. I'm just like, I mesh well with everybody. If you don't like me, it's just a you problem. Like, you did it. Because I mesh well with everybody. Like, I'm one of those people, if I got a problem, I'm going to say, if I don't say nothing, there's not a problem. But sometimes I feel like people think, I don't know, like, y'all create your own little scenarios in your heads, and then you try to make everything I do relate to it and be like, oh, yeah, this is definitely, like, a lot of y'all are sick. That's why I said some of y'all might be mentally delayed too. But, so back to what I was saying. So the guy has said, we gonna gossip about it. So the guy has said, he had made a TikTok. He was basically like ranting. I didn't watch the TikTok. One thing about it, if I don't do something, if I don't intend on reading something, if I don't intend on watching something, I'm gonna let y'all know I did not watch the whole thing. But the little snippet that it was basically him ranting on about, well, he had captioned it like nice guys finish last or whatever. So that's what I'm saying. Same thing, just a different day. Like it, because the rants really just be the same thing anyways. So he coming out ranting, talking about some, nice guys finish last. You a corporate America white collar guy. She not gonna want you. Whoopty whoopty whoop. She like them bad guys. Whoopty whoopty whoop. Yeah, all that good stuff. That's the little snippet. That's what the little snippet has said. Maybe he had went in with examples. I don't really know. I tell y'all, I'm invested, but I'm not too invested where I'm gonna go and do my own research. And if I do my own research, I'm gonna let y'all know I do my own research. Okay, Ziggy. So then the girl had came up and she had made a good point. And she had said, our friend had said, because she our friend at this point. So our friend had replied to his video and she was just like, the problem is a lot of y'all good guys, the reason y'all finish last is because like y'all come in with the idea, idolization? The preconceived notion, there you go. That's the word we're going to use. Because I don't know if idolization, is it even a word? It sounds like a word. Oh, well, anyways, y'all come in with the preconceived notion of what a woman wants. And you just take it and run with it. Like, you don't really, what she was saying is like, y'all don't really take your time to get to know the female. And if you do take your time to get to know the female, like, it goes in one ear out the other because you just think like, this is what she likes. So this is what I got to do to get her. But it's just like that each person's different, like each person's different. It's just like sauces. I'm not calling female sauces, but it's like sauces. Ketchup don't taste like mustard. And mustard don't taste like blue cheese. And blue cheese don't taste like ranch. Everybody's different. Nonetheless, you like sauces with your chicken nuggets, but each sauce tastes different. Okay? Exactly. So basically that's what she was saying. Like each sauce tastes different, but nice guys don't understand that. Like you just do what you think is best for you. And then she goes on by saying a lot of y'all don't like being challenged, meaning like you don't want someone, like you say you want it, but you don't want someone equally yoked as you, and you don't want them to like be able to outsmart you. And we talked about that a few times from our story times. I was telling y'all, they just want a pretty face. They just want a pretty face. They just want arm candy, baby. They don't really want, you could tell when a dude just want arm candy because he just be telling you, like he tells you indirectly to shut up without telling you to shut up. That's what my friend was saying. Yeah, why the hell is that like that? Hold on, y'all. That's why we did that prayer. I think the devil's mad. That's why y'all got to pray. Because the devil is working, but he ain't working hard enough because the Lord worked faster. Amen. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. So she has said, that's why I use a close-up mirror, because like I see everything. That doesn't want me to be great. Like, I don't mean to just be having the mirror all in my face when I'm talking to y'all, but like, it's just some about it. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So, basically, she's like, it's not that y'all corporate guys, we don't want a corporate guy. I like, when I'm talking about people, groups of people, I like to say some. I like to use the word some because not everybody. That's why it goes back to playing dress up, because some people like playing Cinderella. Because, you'll say something and it won't concern them, but then they'll put the shoe on. That's where you see where I got that reference. Exactly. Okay. I'm really trying to connect the dots for y'all because we do have some slow friends. And it's nothing but love. We love our slow friends. It's all love for y'all. We just want to make sure we all on the same page before we continue. Amen. We in church today. So, Pastor Barbie, go on here. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, y'all. I am a fool today. Anyway, so boom, back to what I was saying. So she's like, and hood dudes, because it's like corporate dudes versus hood dudes. Because last time I told y'all about the Uber driver, what the Uber driver had told me, y'all thought I had said it. And I was just telling y'all the conversation me and the man had. And y'all took it and ran with it. And I was really going to correct some of y'all in the comments. But like keyword, like I said, for the slow ones in the back. And there was too many slow ones in the back that didn't understand that was just a think piece. I pray for my friends each and every day. Amen. 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 This is why we in church right now. Let the Lord use me. So, and I'm being so serious when I say this. This is why I mean, like, Jesus really got his hand full with me because he knows that I'm serious. Like, y'all might hee hee ha ha right now, but the Lord knows that I'm so serious right now. I am so serious. I am so serious. So, and she had made a good point going back to what my friend had said, you know, because I'm in between. I'm adding my little commentary in between. Exactly. So she has said that hood dudes are very much respectful. They don't, and we not talk about the hood, like we not talk about the white collar dudes who had it all together and for some reason they decide to go to the life of the streets. We not talk about the curiosity cats. Should we call them curious Carolines? Curious. I don't want to call them Karens. Anyways. So she, you know, she may mention like I ain't talk about those, and yeah, we not talk about those because some of y'all, we ain't gonna talk about y'all because y'all be having too much going on mentally. I don't know. The dots don't connect fully for y'all too. So yeah, anyways, back to what I was saying. So she was just like the ones from her experience, the hood dudes, like the ones that actually like usually they come from a broken home. They live with grandma. They, you know, like they do like they like that for real. Like it's eat or be eaten. They're consistently in survival mode. Those be the more respectable ones, majority of the time. And I'm not gonna hold y'all. I really want to tell y'all that girl is not lying. From my experience, and I'm telling y'all, this is just my experiences. That's why I say some, not all. But some of y'all white collars do be playing a role. Y'all do be doing the utmost sometimes. And it do get frustrating. And that's why a lot of the times I'll leave dudes hanging. Not because, and when I tell y'all these stories, it's not because like I'm cold-blooded. It's the simple fact that I just don't like not being listened to. Because I already don't express myself enough. So when I do express myself and I just feel as if like you not listening, you go in one ear and out the other, that's going to aggravate me. And a lot of you corporate America dudes do that. You don't, a lot of you, not all of you. Because, yeah, we got to keep going back to not everybody does that, but enough of you do that. And it usually is the ones that are complaining. I never seen a white collar me. And when I say white collar, I ain't talking about Caucasians for the slow ones in the bag. I'm not talking about Caucasians. White collar just means law-abiding citizen. That's all it is. A fancy way of saying law-abiding citizen. Okay, exactly. Anyways, so, you know, for the law-abiding citizens, what was I saying again? Y'all made me lose my train of thought. It's not that y'all aren't liked. It's usually the ones who complain about being law-abiding citizens who be having these problems because you're not understanding you are the problem. Like, I want to hold your hand when I say this. Hold my hand. You're the problem, Bookie. You're the problem. Unfortunately, someone had to be the bearer of bad news, and I don't mind bearing the weight. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. The Lord is speaking today. He is speaking. And I hate that for y'all. Another girl on TikTok made a good point, and she was talking about the whole conceited thing. You know how conceited we gossiping, y'all. So you know how conceited, is his name conceited? What is it? It's not conceited. No, it's not conceited. Conceited is the battle rapper, the short battle rapper. What's his name? Chaotic. I'm so sorry, friend. I done butchered your name. But she was like, my other friend, because we all friends. We ain't really friends, we friends. When it's time to be messy, we all friends. We all ain't careful. You know, exactly. Anyway, so my other friend had said she liked what Kosh, what's his name again? I just want to call that man conceited so bad. Why do I want to call him conceited? Chaotic. It's crazy how his name is Chaotic and I still can't remember it. That is crazy to me. But she has said she liked what Chaotic has said about him and like RIP to their relationship. But she said she liked what Chaotic has said because he said, you know, basically the reason him and Miss Banks had fell out is because basically Miss Banks wanted him to do everything. And that man got a good point. Not every and she had made a point, and I respect her for saying what she had said, because I do respect him too. Like, he's just feeling as if, and I feel as if a lot of girls don't take that into consideration too. Like, some of y'all, and that's not, throwing shots at Erica. That's not throwing shots at her and her private story. No, I'm just kidding. It's the scandals. It's the scandals, girl. Why'd you say what you had said in your private story? You had a Judas in your circle. That's none of our business stuff. And that's not even me, like, really trying to throw shots. I'm just telling you what the streets and told me, that you had a Judas in your circle. I just be scrolling and y'all business just be everywhere. Like, it's not me. That's what I'm saying. Like, we in the group chat and I don't even want to be in the group chat. I just be seeing a mess. And I don't mean to come back to talk about it, but like, we're just using it as an example. So anyways, yeah, he had made a good point, because it's like, you make your own money, I make my own money. I'm paying your bills and my bills. A lot of y'all girls not taking into consideration that man is paying your bills and his bills. And not to mention, he probably got family bills that he got to pay too. That's a lot on his plate. And a lot of y'all don't be trying to lighten their load. I'm not saying that you wasn't, like, doing the wifey thing. Maybe you was, maybe you wasn't. We're not going to throw you under the bus. That's not to say you wasn't doing what you needed, maybe you was doing the whole, like, wifey thing, but he's saying, like, you basically, it's like, I'm just not willing to do that. Pay your bills, my bills, and possibly family bills. And to top it all, take you to Chanel and cash out on you. And I that's a valid point, because, like, I'm paying your bills, my bills, possibly family bills, taking you shopping. Where's your money really going? Like, I'm not pocket watching, but that's a valid point, because at some point, where is your money going? And that's not to say that she didn't splurge on him, because maybe she bought him a few gifts. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. We don't know that girl business like that. But for the most part, enough of y'all, and I see why, like, you have to see why drizzle's a thing. At first, it really did start off as a joke. But I think some dudes really started getting serious about it, and they did make some valid points. I'm just playing devil's advocate. They do have valid concerns, because how are you going to sit here and be like, you want me to do this, that, and the other, woo. But what the hell you doing? That's just a valid point. You want to sit there and look pretty, and that's okay. You just got to find a man that's going to cater to that. That's all. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. He said, I gave you and he give you allowance. I don't know if he's saying that he's doing all three of it, like paying your bills, taking you shopping, and giving you allowance. Because if he's doing all three, then it really brings the question, where the hell is your money going? Where's my mallet? Order in my court. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't mean to be in their business, but their business came out, so we're going to talk about it. That's exactly. So it's just something about it. It's just something about it. He got a good point. He said, basically, she not my cup of tea. And that's, you can only respect that. Like, you can only respect that. And I just hope she don't ever throw shade at him for saying that, because it's love. I just hope, like, he said it in a loving way, where it's like, it's love, but, like, you're not my cup of tea. How about like Rihanna said, how about a round of applause? It's time to take a bow. Yeah, it's very much just time to take a bow. You're so ugly when you cry, please. Just cut it out. Don't tell me you're sorry, 'cause you're not. Baby, when I know you're only sorry you got caught. 'Cause you put on kind show. Really had me going. Now it's time to go. Boy, I sang that song just like my heart was broken. This is why I don't listen to, like, love songs, because y'all be thinking like something wrong with me. And I just hate that for y'all. Like, every single time I say something, I post something, why does something have to be wrong with me? Sometimes I be laying in bed with a smile on my face, just talking shit just because. Just confusing the enemy. What you got to do? You got to confuse the enemy. And may I confuse the enemy. Amen. We're going to church today anyway. So That's what the hustle and tussle is about. And going back to what that girl has said, she make a good point because I'm not gonna hold you. The ones that were raised by their grandmothers be such gentlemen. I'm so sorry. They do. And the reason why she is staying with him and tolerating what she's tolerating with him because he obviously might not be in the right mental because they usually don't. He just, he going through a lot. He make poor decisions, which she hates for him. But he does what a lot of y'all like white collar men don't do. And that's listen. Y'all, when it comes to listening, y'all bad at it. And when you do, it's like you nagging back at her. And it's like when a girl say what she say, she's not saying it out like malice or a hateful place in her heart. She's just communicating how she feels. And sometimes it's simple like, you know what? I understand. Just that'll do it. That'll do it. But some of y'all be ready to tussle too. And it really just be that. But shout out to all the corporate America men that actually like, and if you former ex-con gone corporate America, baby, you still in the hood booger family too. Because you still like, like y'all be well respectable. It just, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But from my experience, the wannabe hood dudes in the corporate American men, it's some be there. Some be there in y'all heads. It's really like, it's a control thing for y'all. Like, it just, like I keep telling y'all, arm candy. They looking for arm candy. Just pretty in the face, but don't do too much talking. That's not me. I'm a blabbermouth. If you ain't got hands, just say that. Cause I might get myself in trouble, but I'm gonna go get my hand. My man. Cause let me go get my man for you. And that's just that. Like, okay, cause I'm about to go get my man. Cause what you say to me, I'm gonna go tell my man. Yeah, just like that. And that's what I do. I be telling y'all I can't settle because I know I'm a troublemaker. And I'm not gonna get us in too much trouble, I'm not going to get us in too much trouble. And I'm not saying I can't handle my own, but it just be some about some of y'all in relationships with men. And I'm not knocking y'all. I'm not like, I love, if you like it, I love it type stuff, But it just be some about people in relationship with men who don't defend them. When you in the wrong, obviously I don't expect him to defend you. But when you are getting, and I'm not like, if it's a girl on girl tussle, I don't expect him to defend you. Because depending on like, it just sometimes he don't need to be in that. Like, let women tussle. Not to saying if you don't let a woman tussle you are not a man, but it's just like you got to know when to step in as a man, And sometimes some of y'all dudes just be letting y'all girls hang to dry, and I just be like, is that really your girl? That can't be your girl. Can't be your girl. Because one thing about it, I'm not asking for something that I can't give back. That's why I be wanting people to be obsessed with me because I'm gonna be obsessed with you, like literally in your skin. It's just something about me. I want that Joe and love Quinn relationship before he like her, like I just, let's be crazy about each other. That's all it is. And I just be hating after some of y'all like, why is that man not defending you? Why is he letting you get dragged like that? Oh my gosh, I just be hating after y'all. At that point, let me be single. I'm so serious. Like, I'm just like, if no man gonna be chivalrous and be my knight in shining armor, I'm better off single. I'm better off single than to sit here and just like, and then y'all be giving them the cooch. So I'm giving you the cooch only for you to let me like get played in these streets. Like, if I'm wrong, sit me down and be like, baby, you wrong. You wrong. Obviously not in public, but sit me down like, you wrong. And there's something about some of you girls, like, you just be hard-headed, like, you don't be trying to take positive criticism. What is wrong with you, friend? That man is trying to help you. That's why I keep telling y'all, I can't. Love me for me. Don't try to build a bitch with me. I don't want to be a build a bitch. Okay? Yeah. But that's what's been going on, y'all. Today we didn't talk about my tea, but we talk about tea. And we keep and I really just feel like that's what this is about. Like, us kikiing. I'm a hood Wendy Williams. The streets gonna love this. Oh, I'm not sensible in the head. I've been telling y'all I was a psych patient. Never been straight in the head. Never been straight in the head. Yeah. Yeah. But you're gonna love it over here. You're gonna love it over here. You're gonna love it over here. Some of y'all females who really just be wanting hood dudes because you like the fast life, like you want to live on the edge. Some of y'all don't really be having genuine love for that man. You just want to live on the edge, like you feel like being rebellious, and that's really all it is. And sometimes that's why them hood dudes be messed up in the head, because a lot of y'all girls that do want to live on the edge, you get with them to live on the edge and not understanding there's more that comes with it. They just be having unhealed trauma, and yeah. Anyways, and then secondly, because I'm gonna give y'all my opinion from every angle. From every angle. We gonna touch all bases, well, enough bases, because I don't got time to be touching all the bases. There's germs, cooties. But and another thing, like, y'all gotta understand, men are trying to build, like, the same way y'all building y'all empires and you don't want no dusty boy, no bottom of the barrel man to come over here, waste your time and destroy your empire. That's the same way with him. Like, some people just don't be in the space, like, they're financially capable to take care of you, but they're not equipped to take on all of you. And you have to be able to respect that, because if I'm sitting here spending $100,000 on you each and every month, that's not even to say, like, once a year, I'm doing that each and every month. At what point am I going to be able to save? At what point am I going to be able to, like, really give us a better life? Some of y'all really just be too materialistic. No offense. You be trying to, and like he said, he made a good point, because I did watch the small little clip, because once a girl had said what she had said about, I want to call him conceited so bad. Chaotic. Once he had said what he had said, the little clip popped up of him, because TikTok be doing its thing. The algorithm do its thing. It's going to connect the dots without me even asking questions. But, like, he said keeping up with the Jones, and that's valid. That's true. A lot of y'all just, some of you don't understand. And now, we're not saying her in general. Like, we ain't talking about Erica in general. But, like, some of you females don't understand, like, there's more to life than that. Like, I don't know. I just don't know how to explain it. Like, yeah, you want to live a certain life, but live within your means. And there is nothing wrong with living within your means. At all. At all. And if somebody doesn't understand that, that's not for them to understand. There's a method to the madness. Like, for instance, this is a great example. I know. Uncle Kanye. And I took a deep breath, because I was like, I don't really want to bring him up, but Kanye is the prime example of method to the madness. Like, a lot of y'all don't like him for no reason, but I think this man is so brilliant. Like, first off, all the controversy that happened, everybody that dropped him, this, that, and the other, they played with his money, and then he turned around and is making a bag. Y'all aren't understanding what this man is doing. Like, it sounds crazy to y'all, but there's a method to his madness, and I understand the method, and I'm really like, damn. I really will commend that man. Y'all don't that's what I'm saying. Kanye's one of them. What's his name? Elon Musk. He's another one of them. Elon Musk did he live with himself? Word around town, when I don't really know for sure, because I just be hearing stuff. I just say, they said, the streets say word around town, because I don't know for sure. But word around town is Elon didn't have his own place for a while. Elon lived with his friends, his cousins, his nephews, and he lived with other people. And you could call that man a bum, but that is so smart. You know how tactically smart that is? Boom, you live with someone, right? And so a lot of the times they probably won't make you pay bills, or if they do, you're going half on the bill, right? And when you go half on the bill, what are you doing with the rest of your money? If you're not, hypothetically, let's assume that you're not emotionally. Let's assume you're financially intelligent, where you understand, finances. You're well equipped to understand what's going on with the financial world, right? You take that money and you do what you need to do with it. And that's what Elon did. Y'all can't, everybody, and probably people were side-eyeing him at the point, oh, you live with so-and-so, you can't be that rich. You live with so-and-so, there's a method to the madness. Y'all might hate Trump, but there was a method to his madness too. That's what I'm saying. He might not be like the best example. Like he got his hit or misses. I'm not gonna knock y'all. Trump, Donald got his hit or misses, but that's what I'm saying. Like there's a lot of great minds that y'all and you don't understand it because you're and that's one thing I had to understand. Like the more I learn stuff is, and that's one thing I just had to learn. You can't try to make people understand what they're not mentally capable of understanding. Some people decide to be boxed in and they don't want, like, you could try to break it down to them as easy as possible, but it's just like, some people, they feel insulted that you're even trying to educate them because how dare you think I don't know anything? That's what I'm saying. Some people, you're just not open. I don't act like I know it all. I might like, talk a lot and ramble and you be trying to put y'all on game, but I really in real life don't act like I know it all. I'm humble to a degree because I understand there's more to be learned. And even if I learn it, like sometimes people say stuff on TikTok, like I'll say something and people will say something that I already know, but I don't sit here and be like, oh, I already know that. No, I'm going to let them think that they gave me that knowledge simply because it makes people feel better. I like when y'all feel better and thinking that y'all teaching me something, even if you're not. If you are, it's a win-win. But if you're not, it's still a win-win because you're feeling more confident thinking you helped one more person understand a certain concept. And I already knew the concept, but it makes me feel better knowing that like you shared knowledge. Like you could have sat there and just kept it to yourself, but you shared the information. You know what I mean? Like you opened up. We ain't talk about y'all know-it-alls though. We don't like y'all know-it-alls. But like there's a level of humility. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Like there's a level of humility that comes with it. So yeah, there's always a method to the madness. And I like, great example. I don't be knowing all of y'all stories to be saying all of y'all names, to be honest. I'm not gonna hold you. But there's a method to the madness with what's his name? Why am I blanking out on his name? 50. There's a method to his madness. Like I read his book. I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't read it. I listened to the audio, which is kind of like reading, but it's not. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, I was creating my graphic design website when I was listening to the audiobook. So I was multitasking, which I can do, but like later on I found out when I was doing my terms and conditions, I had a lot of grammatical errors simply because like I'm listening and typing at the same time. So one thing I realized is I can't listen and type, but I can definitely like do graphic word and listen. Like I can do stuff and listen, but I can't listen and type. That's a task that I just can't do. But anyways, back to what I was saying, 50. Like he talked about a lot of the controversy he had with people. And he talked about, in a sense, how it was tactical. That's the word I want to use. It was tactical. Like it didn't make sense to a lot of people, but at the end he ended up on top because it's chess, not checkers. That's why I always say that it's check, not checkers. There's a method to the madness. And when you are the mad scientist, your job isn't to make everybody understand your method to your madness. You just do what you need to do and you end up on top. And everybody now wondering how you ended up on top. Because whole time there was a method to your madness when they were laughing in your face. That's all it really be. You got to be okay with people laughing in your face, people doing like you have to be okay with all of that. That's why I'm saying success, it is easy to come by. It is. In a way it is, but it does take a mental toll on you. And that's just something you have to be okay with. Like that's why I always say, like, before you start a business, like, you really got to check in with yourself because there's just some things that a lot of skill sets that a lot of you don't have and you need, and you try to bypass it and it never ends up working for you. Like communication skills. You can run a business, but if you want your business to thrive, you have to have a certain level of communication skills. There are going to be customers that piss you off. Like, I think some of y'all do it on purpose, if you ask me. But there are going to be people that piss you off. But you have to be able to communicate, you know? You have to know when to bow out. You can easily, like, expose them because, yeah. But you have to know when to bow out. Like, it ain't even worth it for real. You know? I think I can show y'all the front. I can show y'all the front. Yeah. Obviously, we can't show the back. But this is the front. It's giving very much beachside. A time to remember. It's a timeless look. Very timeless look. I'm going to take out this roller when I do these bangs. But yep, so that's the final look. I'm gonna end off by saying this. Everybody think of podcasts like political parties. We tend to stick with our norms. Like, we stay with what we know. We find like-minded people like us. And very rarely will we branch off and find other people who really challenge our thinking. That's a certain level of growth you must have to listen to certain ideologies that you just would not fathom. Like, it's not your cup of tea, but you just listen, just to listen. You know, sometimes you just have to listen, even if you think to yourself, I can't believe people really think like that for real. Nonetheless, that's a lesson learned. Like, people think like that. So learn to listen, to comprehend, and not to listen to attack, because that's what our generation's missing. Everybody wants to say how they feel, but nobody's listening to each other. So